Rachel Michelin warned about this, said that this would be providing a green light for thieves to just come in and take what they want. She is the California Retailers Association president. Rachel, I mean, this is probably your worst nightmare and your members' worst nightmare, essentially a stamp from the government, no less, in the state. Do not involve yourself here. What do you think?
You know, I feel like I live in a parallel universe. You know, I'm here fighting for more money for organized retail crime and retail theft. We've been pushing changes to Prop 47 because we've told the legislature and elected officials that we need changes to the law. And the answer is the state Senate passes a bill that basically eliminates loss prevention professionals in the state of California. I don't understand it. It's hard to wrap my mind around it. It feels like, you know, we're siding with the criminals and we're putting law-abiding citizens at risk.
The backdrop for this is so many retailers leaving California, certainly these high crime areas, San Francisco, Los Angeles, in search of safer pastures, I guess. So the state must be aware of that.
You know, they are aware of it. And, you know, and here's what's happening is this bill was introduced as a workplace violence bill. That's the premise of the bill. And, you know, candidly, retailers already have no chase policies for our sales associates. We already tell them it's not worth your life to go after someone stealing. But retailers also have loss prevention professionals who are specially trained to deal in these types of situations. This bill lumps them all together, which means that the loss prevention professionals who are trained to protect our employees and protect our customers are no longer going to be able to do their job. So in the name of workplace violence, we're actually going to create situations where there could be more violence because people who are addicted to drugs, have mental health issues, who are homeless, who are not going into the diversion programs we were promised under Prop 47 because there's no felony and people are not being prosecuted. Now we're opening up the doors to them and saying, come in, because we're not going to be able to use our loss prevention professionals to control these situations.
I'm just wondering, it was born of the idea that a lot of companies don't want to endanger their employees. But now, of course, this is much bigger than that. What do your folks do? I mean, there's this idea that if you don't steal more than $950 worth of goods, you don't have to worry even about getting taken in to a police house. So what do they do? Some of them can do, you know, have their own procedures, I guess, but they would be in violation of the law.
Correct. You know, here's what's going to happen. I've talked to retailers, they're going to leave. And, you know, 2 years ago, I told people in San Francisco when we were having so many problems in San Francisco, if we didn't do something differently, big national brands were going to leave. And no one listened. And now what are we dealing with 2 years later? National brands are leaving San Francisco. So my alert to elected officials, particularly members in the state assembly who now have an opportunity to debate this bill, is that trust me when I say, if you continue to take away the ability for retailer, and remember, this bill applies to every single industry, not just retail. So think about other industries that also have security personnel. That's no longer allowed under the way this bill is written currently. But here's the other point, Neil, is that Cal OSHA has been working on regs for workplace violence for years, and they've been working with industries on these regs. We believe we should be following what Cal OSHA is doing. That's the governor-appointed board. You know, that is the agency that is tasked with work safety. That's the group that should be working with us on workplace violence. We all want a safe working environment. But this isn't the way to do it, and it's not the way to just rush through legislation, because we're going to have unintended consequences if we continue down this route.
Yeah, you might already be seeing them, to your point, Rachel. Thank you very much. Keep us posted. We appreciate it.
I will. Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.